to this from the Japanese qualifiers.
Bro,
NERO was.
I really want this ML unit. Can we get a selector? Can we get a selector where we get to pick our ML 5-star so I could just pick Hua, please? Thank you. Have a nice day.
One of the few Cleave purists coming in, but we knew he had to go up against some of the speed demons of Asia server.
Nobody asked me, all right? Okay, good. Let's make it show. Nobody asked. All right.
And here in his most ban protected, we do see that Bihua being able to pivot now is such an advantageous move for him, and it's allowed him not only to take matches.
We're so quiet. Did any video? Okay, I'll just load on the video a little bit.
Off Kukerbat, but also Xiao not ended up clutching that win, but still, it looked really good, and his pivot game has looked on point.
I don't know, man.
Oh, yes.
My mic just don't like me. Oh, I know why. Hold on.
That in the tournament couple of times at least.
Baba Booey.
Depending on the counter attack, of course. But and Aram has been
Baba
used
Booey.
by a couple of players, not all the players from yesterday. So if we'll see if Aram is also seen from either side. Talking about either side, here's the opponent.
All right, good night, Killan. Sleep well.
What's he made up of?
Man, FacePump, he's the textbook player for a return to form. Had a little bit of a falter, getting him sent to the lower side bracket. However, the last night's matches, this guy was insane. I really like how he went back to his more comfort draft style. He told the people to believe in him again, and I am now a believer. That being said, though, I think
good night, Killan.
Tough matchup for him, as Valky highlighted.
Night.
Not only can show some pivot and some flexibility, but I do think he might have a slight edge in speed. So FacePump definitely has a tough opponent ahead.
Oh, and the key hero, Frida picked 3 times, and no one else really picks, and it just happens to be these 2. 3 picks, oh, and 100% win rate with those 3. NERO and FacePump. That's an interesting stat for everyone. No one else really picks Frida, right?
This guy kind of looks like Kana. It's kind of funny.
Yeah, that's what I was kind of saying. Maybe not the best matchup for FacePump.
This kind of here's a little bit more defined, I guess.
FacePump did some really nice stuff with like Roz Tori and Bryce Sari. If you guys missed it last night, what a show! But NERO was showing similar signs of life.
Right, and outside of the Frida, I would say in a Cleave versus Cleave mirror match, one of the most important things these guys are going to be fighting over are the speed imprints. So for the new players out there, those are the characters where if you have on your team, they increase speed for all other characters, increasing in your success rate of this one-turn kill strategy. Those will be the heroes like the Green Sid, Wanderer Silk, and Vildred. Keep an eye out for those tonight, everybody.
Oh, yes. And to add on to that, NERO's Abigail.
Oh, watch out, Shuri. Watch out, Shuri, my god.
So that's also stuck in my head now. And that was a win. With the curse, immediately tapped the opponent. Xiao just, oh, this is a GG. I'm not going to see the damage. he just held out the white flag and says GG. So that's also something FacePump should know. Totally. But key hero here, Frida. So we'll see if Frida is shown at all, because there's a mid, Frida, lots of
first win ratio,
lots of support.
First win rate.
Stats 3-3. Tied score, win rate pretty high up there. With the win yesterday, I think it did go up. Interestingly enough, the first turn ratio and the win rate. Okay, 100%.
NERO has better stats.
With very low first turn ratio for NERO. That's interesting, Car.
Yeah, you see NERO more willing to make that pivot out of the first turn contest. A lot of times he just wants to play the Bihua with sometimes his Blood Moon Haze, giving him the more like counter kill potential. But in the case where he does take that coveted first turn, 100% win rate, that is nothing to scoff at. FacePump needs to be careful when he's racing this guy.
That's important stats. And FacePump not 100%, but still 79.2. That's very high against high caliber standard players in this tournament. So we'll see if that continues to go on, or will that 100% be broken by FacePump? I think that's a really good question, because first turn these both did play some cleave, especially yesterday from FacePump. And the prediction.
Oh, he's locked in.
74 to 26. So a lot more people. A lot more airs thinking a NERO should come out with a win.
Honestly, I think that's fair enough. Even though FacePump was riding the momentum, I do think this is a bad matchup. But these are two high caliber players, and as we've seen in the past, anything could happen.
Yes, predictions were, especially in the first day, we had some big upsets if you count that into equation with the predictions. So both are ready to go. When we are ready, we will load into the band picks immediately. But FacePump looks quite ready. NERO feeling about the same. Because remember yesterday, especially FacePump was literally like zoned in. We could tell. Oh,
Locked in, baby.
Oh, getting things ready, right? Uh-huh.
A lot of people play with earbuds.
You really had that return to form, and hopefully
All right,
that
let's go.
form stays, because when he is locked in, he looks spectacular.
Oh, yes. We are ready to
All
go.
right, let's go.
Match number 1 of the lower bracket 2. Harsetti Zio. Renak Harsetti ban. Arunka's
yes.
NERO with the
The
first.
All
disasters.
right.
Locked with the
No
boss.
surprises there. Boss Arunka gets locked in. First pick for NERO. Honestly, probably a slight
Muna?
advantage in this whole match here.
Quick Luna to respond for FacePump. So there's an extra room because it's double Harsetti ban from the pre-bans.
Yeah, FacePump has to be thinking about his moves here a little bit. Not a position that he hasn't won in, because previously, yes, he did go second pick to that boss Arunka. There you go, the UV lock, and we're already posture for his signature Ahmed on third pick. That is going to be one scary cleave if NERO lets it through.
Yeah, speaking of Ahmed, maybe NERO's going to pick up. We've seen time and time again with this Boss Arunka character. If you put her in another knight in the form of Fallen Cecilia, Empyrean Illinois,
Is that
then it's
Aureus?
almost insurmountable.
Or is
So,
that damage
speaking of, Fallen
Abyssal?
Cecilia makes it through very well prepped in case an Ahmed comes
Lock
out.
Pyrrha into
Pair up.
Abyssal.
What a unit this character does it all.
I really like that Lone Wolf Payra on third. The ultimate being able to cleanse 2 debuffs means he does not have to ban the Luna, but this is where it could get scary. The Ahmed is locked in, ladies and gentlemen, for FacePump. He is going all in on the cleave, and we are dropping the
Ahmed
Kisei
Kisei, let's
I've
fly.
seen this yesterday. Like he said, not really taking the entire team out, but it did a truck amount of damage. Oh, Fire Lilius.
Fire
Not the
Lilius.
Conqueror Lilius.
That Fire
Okay.
Lilius is a tech pick, guys. Fire Lilius has a passive every time you use a non-attack skill. She will use a skill that provokes the opponent. That is meant to check the S3 coming in from
dead.
the Ahmed, looking to just
And that's a
be
little
really
pinch
slow,
action.
high effectiveness, and of course, Red Politics comes out as well. We're looking to hold the combat readiness from the blue Kisei and maybe just sprinkle in a little bit of stuns with the Abyssal Crown.
And the
Yeah,
Strays.
additionally, like you said with the
Ahmed
Lilius,
Shreys
threatening
Kisei.
any buttons being pressed, and we know Ahmed loves pressing some
Yeah,
buttons.
but if his
Strays
Muna
on the
goes
5
first,
is gonna
right?
show so
If
much
his
damage.
Muna goes
Right
and then
in
his
the corner,
Ahmed
Strays is
goes,
gonna cut his
then
knights in half if he's let through.
Interesting.
it's kind of
NERO
rough. He has to
already
ban
showing
Muna, right?
The results from his homework a little bit. FacePump brings out similar type of materials with the Strays, a sprinkle on top. Might just be the ban. FacePump thinking about the post ban, and we get
Oh, he banned
the
Shreys.
handshake. Fifth pick bans.
If he has good tuning and he
Strays ban.
I'm excited to see
outspeeds
this
the
Fire Lilius. We haven't seen her a minute.
Wait, but Pyrrha's gonna
That's right.
cleanse it
We'll
though.
see the
It's a
action.
bit of a cheeky technology from the
1%.
Asia server, and no immunity on this Ahmed, which means the Red Lilies will be able to go off if
Yeah,
Ahmed
this
is
is
launching
rough.
her whole combo right
He
here.
wanted. I would have want Muna to go first here.
As Valky mentioned, could be dangerous, but FacePump thinking. We'll still use that as
FacePump is
two.
going to believe in the effective.
Oh.
Oh,
Provoked.
Provoke does land. We're not taking the big part of the combo. Finally, Luna gets to play the game. Kisei doesn't get the whole buff and doesn't cut the turn here.
Yeah, and that's really bad.
Yeah,
for
that's,
FacePump's style of drafting.
pretty
It's an
horrible.
all-in kind of strategy, and now Kisei could be left stranded.
He got counter back really hard.
There's Payra. Has the rampage.
Grabbing
Oh,
her
discreet
engines
defense.
deep.
Ow.
Kisei
She's
so
dead.
much damage.
Half HP gone.
He's dead.
Yeah, this is so bad for FacePump. That Lilius tech really paying off, and she's out of here.
Yeah,
Looking
that's
for
first
scenario.
game.
We do have an anchor, maybe in the form of Abyssal Euphine, but NERO's looking so strong.
This is damage you feel.
Boat comes through. The Ahmed is completely locked out the game. Euphine is slowly but surely ramping, but might not be enough to be punching through this boss Arunka. But Luna will now soul burn. A lot of debuffs coming through, and this could get a little bit scary. However, NERO still has cleanses on board. I don't think he is too worried. Just make sure.
Yeah, he has Pyrrha and Lilia cleanse.
There's a lot of bodies to go through.
29k HP Arunka.
There's a decreased defense for 2 turns.
No counter attack.
And every
Good
hit.
damage. He's kind of playing with fire here. As he's
gonna S3 here.
Trauma. You saw Abyssal Yupin from Facebook.
That's gonna hurt.
Damage he can do.
That's gonna hurt.
And can do some damage on top.
Oh, that's right.
Elbows.
Cleanses the entire
Elbrus this
team.
time coming through.
Uh-oh. We do have souls. However, Trauma does clear everything, so what's our game?
Nero's draft is actually really good here. Maybe I should build my fire Lilias.
All NERO needs to do now is get that lone wolf Payra another turn, and we're gonna soul burn again.
Another Elbrus.
Elbrus again. Do you think it's the counter defense?
The Elbrus isn't really that good since he's defense broken.
Defense scaling damage.
Yeah, it's kind of rough.
There's Luna again.
Two getting ripped. A little damage on top.
Ooh, with the decreased defense.
This might just kill a Yufin.
But this Payra
Oh.
hurts so much.
Ow.
She's almost gone.
She's dead, man.
Most certainly going to be gone here.
Yeah, she's dead, bro.
Yeah, with the S3 coming down from Fallen
finally
Cecilia.
gets over the S3 cooldown. And I
Dead,
think
yeah,
that's
that's
enough damage.
GG's.
Takes her out. No second life of Holy Sack. GG is called. Game 1 goes over to NERO.
Yeah.
What a win for
He
NERO.
countered his strategy really well.
So people were asking where's the damage for NERO, but there it is with the decreased defense. Payra is always a damage.
That's right, G-Clef. Man, that character really, I keep saying it, but she really does it all. The damage is insane, the cleansing, the utility. However, in the draft you guys saw at the end there, FacePump had to leave up that Fire Lilius, the tech in the Provoke. Unfortunately, the mid did not have immunity, but he had to also ban out the Politis. So there was kind of 2 units there at the end that were really going to interrupt with that on-mid game plan. It's very telegraphed, and NERO did beautiful in countering it.
And I really like the way you put that card. Whenever a player has first pick, not only do they get first dibs on the most OP unit and still left after pre-bans, in this case Boss Arunka, but also they get that 4-5 rotation where they could just slam 2 hard counter picks towards FacePump's 3rd pick Ahmed. As you highlighted, very well needed to ban that Politis. You do not want to take your chances with those Abyssal Crown stuns, but Red Lily is also very threatening. As long as she has enough effectiveness, it will provoke that Ahmed, break up the combo, and giving you the chance to steal the turn. Very well played by NERO, completely doing his homework. FacePump got red.
Oh yes, by having Boss Arunka being released from the pre-bans, plus that Fire Lilius, NERO thought, okay, it's a perfect chance. FacePump is going to use that amid again, very likely. It worked like a charm in game 1. That was totally breaking the plans of FacePump. So that's 1-0 for now, but it's a best of 5. We'll see. Those units are not available this time. Blue Payras Conqueror Lilius. A Frida ban! Won't get to see her today.
Frida, bye-bye.
So even though FacePump utilizes that unit as well, he says, let me just
Celine.
take it out of the equation. First pick into that Spirit Eye Celine, and this is such a great character for offensive
Lidica.
players. And
Iram.
NERO with the Fire Lidica.
Oh, that's actually good. I like that.
And both players real early establishing their combo unit. Spirit Eye Celine was such a deciding factor in so many.
Oh, look, he picked Lid and the counter to her. He picked Celine, and 2 counters to Celine.
Mirror matches, and this time
That's really interesting.
The speed imprint as well as the Briar Witch Iceria. That's something we saw FacePump play to near perfection. NERO now needs to be on the defensive.
Deserve better.
Dilly.
And locking that designer a little bit to go against the debuffs.
Speaking of defense, not only a defense scaling character, but able to outplay. If Briar Witch Iceria decides to use that impactful S3, all of the defense break could activate her passive, getting her 40% combat readiness push, not only letting her get her cleanse off for the team, but also the reset against FacePump, which if it lands, could be deadly.
Oh yes.
Very well said. He does have to watch out for that Spirit Eye Celine if she's activated. Those that damage, the
What do you
counters
even
could
pick
hurt
here?
or could just be taken off the field. We saw Spirit Eye Celine deleting units like Mediator Koeric with such high health with just the initial salvo
DDR.
her soul burns. But let's see what NERO does here on 4. He's got to kind of adapt. We had a big shift up with that Briar Witch. Death Dealer Ray makes it through.
DDR. And if you look at the past, FacePump has been bringing some BBK along with this combo as well. So I think that's already NERO pressure.
ML wall, let's go.
Bystander Hwayong this time.
Is it gonna rain?
Okay, good pivot from FacePump there. 4 characters, all lacking good burst damage, and
we're doing with it, let it go, though.
like he's getting ready to get the Celine in. Aram,
are you gonna try to outspeed him?
Will be very scary there. Whenever her passive activates, going to be a green Celine activator. Now this game is a banger. We are in the fast lane. Oh man, passive going off left and right.
I think he just bans Lytica here.
A whole lot of damage.
If his Lytica outspeeds Celine, actually no.
This is all aggression.
Full lady team.
Even though Celine is binded, she could still S2.
You got some balanced unit, and will you push with some extra tank on Knight? Something to mitigate.
LHC.
Sermia in the equation.
And FacePump so fast there on the 5. He liked where he was looking at the top 4. He just takes out the Lionheart. And yeah, I think FacePump actually, I like his draft here.
All right, Celine survives. Hwayong gets banned. Round number 2. NERO.
Yeah, Briar first.
Briar Witch. Very fast again.
Doesn't Dilibet just cleanse and one-shot his team?
Full speed.
And there it is.
Oh,
The activation triggers.
that is actually fat brain because she has to proc. Wait.
Oh, and there it is.
The activation
triggers goes into the best target.
Yeah, that was a good draft.
That, you have both Celines locked and loaded.
That was a good draft.
Don't blink.
This unit is way too powerful.
Then we got a 2.
That was a good draft. I like that.
Called match series just got even.
That was a good draft.
Celine.
Oh my God.
That's why she's banned all the
I was like, why did he pick Celine?
It was either her or
But
Hwayong,
like,
and
it makes
never
sense
chose
now.
Hwayong to be the ban, and that's what happens.
Why is scary? But
Celine?
man, the Briar Witch, that's now 2 times that FacePump's fast Briar Witch has really paid off for him. And as you guys saw there, he won the speed battle, and then from it was just knocking down dominoes left and right.
And I think FacePump playing this Briar, which shows exactly what it means when a player is skillful with the character. He just understands the interaction with all of these matchups so well. And in this case,
Yeah, that was a really good draft. Good job.
Letting the green Celine pop off, and as you guys can see, picking up 2 kills in this quick matchup. Very, very well played by FacePump, capitalizing on that Death Dealer Ray anti-pivot, sort of a linchpin right there, and just blowing up NERO, taking the series back.
Animation. Oh, the
Let's go.
after those handshakes, amid Sage Bao, Arunka, Lone Wolf Pera in the pre-bans.
NERO does pick up
I'm
that
loving these
first
matches
pick
so
again.
far.
Yeah, lots of advantage going over to him, but FacePump does ban out the Payra as well
Flan,
as the
I flan.
The 2 characters instrumental to him. Afternoon Soak Flan gets picked up here. Generally now, I don't think she's a very much first pick worthy character in the regular ladder setting, but now that Lionheart Sermia and you have so many openers removed, she actually looks pretty decent in this spot.
Yeah, it's a big shift early on in E7WC, especially in the qualifiers. She was picked so often and so early, but after that balance patch, right, a lot of things have shifted, and she could be a bit more of a liability, able to get pinched or countered. FacePump answering with a New Moon Luna into that Abyssal
Oh,
Fiend.
same 2 pickup as we had round number 1 for FacePump, New Moon Luna and Abyssal Fiend. Even against seeing that Afternoon Soak Flan on the other side.
Yeah, like Carr said, Afternoon Soak Flan can be punished, and one of the few ways is you can punish her is you can seal away that passive with the New Moon Luna. So now NERO needs to think of one of 2 things. One, do you want to speed up and go over this Luna?
Yeah.
Which would be very dangerous and volatile like we saw, which Tenebria still
Oh, he is
things
going
relatively
gas.
neutral, but
Gas
we see
pedal.
Phantom Politis could shift things up. We don't know how fast these players are, and seeing that as they're both cleavers, I'd reckon we have another race on our hands.
Politis in NERO's hands.
You know, Watcher, sure, he's actually good there. Just shoot Flan in the face.
Solitaria pick up later on from the opponent, but let's
Plus
think
speed
about
imprint.
what goes in that lock slot for FacePump. A
The only
mid
problem
span
with
this time.
Solitaria, G-Clef, is Face Pump is not really the type
Run.
of player. This is what I'm saying. You don't need the Solitaria. Instead, you go over the top and
Summertime.
you answer with more aggression.
I think Watcher is good here. I don't know if he's gonna
That
pick
is
him.
one of the OG cleave combos in the game. Summertime Iceria. FacePump is betting on Nero's characters not having a lot of immunity, and if they do, well, Rand's going to hit them, strip them, and take their immunities, get bombed by the Summertime.
If this
And
Rand gets
even as the
outsped
missile
by
user has the
SC
one
Phantom,
going over for
it's
him.
GG's, man.
Edward getting locked in. That's a character we saw play time and time against that Rand.
Yep.
To varying degrees of success, though. Not a pick that always works.
I think he's been doing okay though. A lot of times it was the Rand with the Jackal, but similar combo like Valky was mentioning. The Full Metal Alchemist is here to kind of
Full Metal Alchemist!
kind of clap them back, and we'll see how they. There's a lot of RNG in terms of what he lands.
I would say whenever an Edward does one of those clapback combos, there's about a 40% chance per character he lands an impactful debuff, and Red Politis as well picked up against this.
Full Metal Alchemist!
Wow, I almost want to say that's probably a tanky degen Red Poly, but
Okay.
I mean, these guys are playing mind games. It could be either one.
Bro, this is a Watcher angle, man.
Yeah, I don't know.
Man,
I
I
don't
am
really like a
excited.
degen Poly against Rand, but maybe he knows something we don't.
Maybe it's a different setup. We'll find out in
Just
game.
come
And
on.
another type of Hua Young. Summer time.
Ah, no, the collab and the Hua.
Oh
But
man,
why
the
against
new
Van?
unit immediately banned away. It's just too strong with the Rand. The moment he uses
Yeah.
that S2, she's probably just going to kick one of these characters out of here. You can just build her to be so high damage, and she reacts to your team. Definitely a force ban.
Oh, his Moona is faster than his Rand!
She goes.
That's actually amusing.
This is looking really bad for NERO. The Luna
There's
going
a
first means the
Soulburn.
Soulburn will be landing all his characters. None of the defensive characters will actually get to go. Even the Red Poly, looking to hold the combat readiness back, won't be able to do anything here.
Mental focus.
Man, Nero.
I have PTSD watching that S2 over. Oh my god.
The instant blade from FacePump.
Oh, it hits all four.
Yeah, he's just dead.
All the way to Summertime.
What do we get?
There's that activation.
With the soul burn. The first bomb.
Lands the four. It's a walk.
And the-
GG.
Yeah, that was a good game. Good draft.
Summertime Iceria with a win. What a combination from
Wow, and that was
FacePump.
excellent speed tuning from FacePump. The Luna going first there, actually stripping all the immunity
Exactly.
and sealing every character, completely locking away every
Yeah, that was
single
pretty good.
passive. FacePump doing his homework a little bit, and of course, you got to take a little bit of a risk. That means you have to slow down your Rand, run him on your second, third, maybe even fourth or fifth fastest set, and just gamble that NERO, he will pivot. And that's something you could definitely research. Both of these players have really got their opponents figured out.
Oh man.
I know.
That was really good.
In his interview, he was saying here.
It's
That's my problem. Like, some of my speed units are just faster than my Moona. So, like, if I am at S2, it's gonna activate one of his counter units. But if Moona is faster, then that's good.
Face pump to pull out this the speed, the aggression, and kind of just come over the top and just cleave him in two.
But it's game 4 now. FacePump on a match point. Deciding on the pre-bans. Lidica, Briarwood ban. Ilina. Oh, double Lidica actually. Getting pre-banned.
Ooh, and for once, we see FacePump with the lead in this set. And as you guys can see, he bans Empyrean Ilnap. He wants to eliminate
Oh, he took his
all this
Celine.
NERO has to be able to pivot, but Spirit Eye Celine does get locked in. First pick for NERO here. That was a pretty deciding
Tori?
pick 2 matches ago, and now FacePump's kind of going for the classic. Tori, not the
Tori
Ross,
Senya.
Dragon Bright Senya this time. No Briar Witch to enable this team. I wonder what he's cooking up.
Yeah, we saw this last time with the Roz Tori into the Briar Witch, but this time it's maybe taking a page out of Light E7's book. You see Light a lot of times pick that the Dragon Bride alongside this Tori. However, FacePump has shown that he can very flexibly draft out of this, but we haven't seen what it is just yet.
I know. These players had less than 22 hours to prep for this next upcoming matchup today. And we're already loving this ban pick. The real brain fights. NERO,
Is he gonna make Blood Moon Haste too?
less than 25 to pick 2.
He's really thinking, G-Clef.
Yeah, Blood Moon Haste. That's what I thought.
Or the strip. And DJB.
Blood Moon Haste as a 1-for-1 trade against Dragon Bride Senya. That is a part of Epic 7 Fundamental at this point. And I think DJB's an intriguing pick. You don't really have a lot of default barriers so far with FacePump's team, but there's two things that he offers. One, if you have him on a CR pushing artifact like Soul Constellation or Eternus, he could potentially swing a tempo reversal against FacePump on a cleave action.
He locked Ida?
Does play right into it, gets the festive Ida. So I think he's still very much looking to go ham, go all the way, all gas, no brakes.
That's FacePump, baby.
Yeah. Festive Ida. Dispel all the buff on the other side, and defense break silence. If you can land all,
yeah, and after the buffs, G-Clef, she can build her very tanky.
I like the knockout pick here.
Running her on a like Taga Hells, no need to build anything else.
I don't know about the feeder, but I like the knockout pick.
As Valky likes to put it, she can drop off some payloads while also being extremely tanky.
So guiding light.
Up as well. NERO does have a couple of Soul Weavers to his name, but Nockwell thrives on characters that are low on effective resistance or even have a moderate amount, as she's usually built over 250 effectiveness by high rank players just looking to disrupt and reset and take away your opponent's chance to play the game.
The passive seal.
Oh, he's pivoting.
Okay.
Another buff
we
unit.
did actually see here. Yeah, we saw her one time before after the buff patch in the E7WC, I think the main stages, and she did. G-Clef, did she?
Belly no soul burn for feeder.
She killed one. I don't know if that was a win, but we do have a Bellion on top, so soul's gone if she makes it. And so it turns out it's a very aggressive team coming out from NERO.
Yeah, that's the strength of the Spirit Eye Celine, and then like Valky was saying with the Desert Jewel Bazaar, it leaves you a lot of room to either one take down.
I'm not gonna lie, Nero's draft looks better here.
Taking the Death Dealer Ray on 5.
The Doctor comes in.
Death Dealer Ray is always a good pivot pick whenever your opponent tends to lean on the tankier side, and with the Bellion and the haste, you know, can't be a bad pick with the Ray, and the sleep will do its number as well. Bans locked in for both players, and the Ray's taken out. Do not want to deal with it, and we don't know the speed of the top model. Yeah, gotta take her out, man. She might be fast.
So FacePump concerned about the speed. Takes her out, but Bellion does make it in the field. So goodbye to all those souls from the book. And we go in game 4.
And she's on book.
Celine, a little faster than Festivita.
Just try to kill this Senya.
Wow, and that puts her in a bit of an awkward
Oh, he's gonna properly Senya.
Go for the hit already. We're activating the Dragon Bride Senya. We're looking to make the pick on this Tori.
Yeah, so the Desert Jewel Bazaar is gonna push up, and we have the barrier inversion.
Does Tori dies immediately?
Barrier inversion. That was such a smart play. Soul on the Desert Jewel Bazaar, acting the Dragon Bride.
Guys, look how big this
Wait, NERO might be a galaxy fat brain.
Let's say goodbye to our Tori. That's cool. Oh. Because Tori doesn't take damage over 51% in one hit.
That was actually galaxy fat brain. I'm not even gonna lie. And he has protection from immortality and Blood Moon Haste.
Haste anchor, we still have a very healthy team.
Yeah, that was a great draft.
They're festive Ida, but provoke.
If he does not bind Celine, it's rough.
As long as the combo lands, let's see the debuffs.
Okay, he landed on. Seal Haste.
The passive.
It seals the Blood Moon Haste. That's what he needs.
That was clutch.
Yeah, so there was no counter attack on that.
Come through now.
Yeah, he got resistant.
Wouldn't count FacePump out just yet. This is looking pretty good. Additional damage.
Big damage.
Oh. So can't bring them back? A Blood Moon Haste can bring him back later.
If he survives,
alright, let's see Senya Omega nuke. Almost 40k HP Senya.
It really hinders his damage output. And now Dragon Bride Senya's coming through. This is going to be a lot of damage. Can NERO hold?
Okay. Wait, hold on. He might be him.
About to take this. Festivita still here.
In such a good spot. I think he's got this. we're going to reapply
Sealed
the
again!
seal.
Yeah,
Returns
that
again.
Yeah, that's GG's. That's actually pretty good.
NERO.
Oh, the dual attack resisted the silence, but I don't know if it matters, guys.
Binded, no
Yeah, the
counter
bind.
attacks.
I was expecting some counterplay here with his haste, but this
Oh my.
knockball completely shutting him down.
Literally a counter unit. And GG's called NERO.
Damn, that was actually really close.
Game. FacePump will be moving to the next round in the lower bracket.
Good job, bro.
3-1 victory. He's feeling it, Baki. You said one good day, one bad day, but this might be a one good weekend for
That was
FacePump.
really good.
What a moment. And NERO.
Goodbye, NERO.
We could
Good
feel
try.
that he certainly did his homework against FacePump, but the speed tunings, I think, just ruined this plan a little bit. FacePump just better ready for, better prepped for today, I would say.
I think that
Yeah,
combo
honestly.
where he had the Spirit Eye Celine with the DJ Bazaar was really, really clever. You made a pick. You were in a 4v3 position. But here's the issue. You had the Blood Moon Haste as your anchor, and he was just a little bit too slow. No ability to follow up whatsoever. Bellion got to go. Yes, she was great. She landed some provokes, however, missed on the knockwall, and the Festive Ida was able to self-cleanse and help FacePump launch that comeback. And if you have to wonder to yourself, if the Blood Moon Haste was anything else, maybe something that could have helped out the rest of the team composition in that exact turn order, game could have went a completely different way.
All right, good job, FacePump.
Having a different type of anchor. That was both NERO
That was some
and
good
also
matches.
FacePump, but a lot more check marks from FacePump's side. And also, ooh, slow version of our Fire Lilias with the passive.
Hey, gotta highlight that insane.
No, but like this
tech.
MLP arena is so broken, man.
Quite a while.
Oh yeah.
He won this match almost solo.
Yeah, ever since that change, she does come out at exact timings like this. And Yufine just marks.
That was good.
Solo dashed. Couldn't take that much damage this time. Game 2, Briar Witch.
All right.
Lends all of them.
There's that activation though.
Yeah, that Celine pick was really good.
Look at that.
Uh-oh.
Ooh, a little bit of a help tilt. Like, uh-oh.
That's a little too much damage. 35k.
And not only that, the green Celine follow-up, and if the game didn't yield out, you would have seen another Spirit Eye Celine.
The
The double
46K.
Celine action.
Briar also landed everything, by the way.
I mean, it's all single target, but still. She was also buffed like twice or 3 times before.
Oh yeah, just like Spirit Eye Celine.
And this
And
tech,
I think
and
the
Baki
really
mentioned
impressive part about FacePump's play was, yes, he did lose that game 1, but that was the boss Arunka advantage being created for NERO, and the moment that character got banned out from the game, you really see FacePump take over with all of these openers he had prepared, and he just won the race every single time, putting himself in a position to have those takeover moments.
Man, Fire Lilias and then the Samurai Seria, they really brought us a blast from the past, showing that these units are still good. And here's where I kind of underestimated a bit. NERO's awesome pop-off at the start, 3-4 scenario, I thought he had it in
Yeah,
the
that was
bag.
really good.
Look at this, the Festive Ida is gonna come through hot. And
Festive Ida kind of blew. Festive Ida blew up his Celine.
I saw in chat, very few, but some did lose faith after that.
Yeah,
goal
Festive
like that.
Ida blew up his Celine.
But you still have
I lost
Festive
a little
Ida.
faith too, G-Clef.
She delivers the damage, and when you have the passive on the Senya,
It definitely didn't look so good for a second, but I think the Bellion actually combat readiness shuffle FacePump into the winning spot where the knockable can seal the Blood Moon Haste, and the moment his passive is gone, Ida was ready to wreak havoc.
thumbs up. Smiles on.
Love it.
He's got to get ready for another match coming soon.
Yeah, that was
There's
really
no
good.
interview today until we get to the very end because the players have to get ready, has to prepare for the upcoming winners match for the lower bracket.